Hello and welcome to this video in which we're going to compare two numbers. They both have decimal parts in them. Now remember, let's just really quickly remember that this symbol is greater than, and the symbol opposite to that one is less than, and we have the equal sign. Now, for this activity, I'm going to use my place value chart. So the first number is 34.223. So I'm going to write that in my place value chart. 34 point, which is the decimal point, 223. And now I'm going to grab the second number, which is this number right here. Let me get my marker here. This number, 232,000. Okay, so we're going to write this one here. And the decimal is, I believe, is 232,000. When you use your place value chart, it's very easy to identify the one that is greater. So for example, if we start with the whole numbers, we know that 34 is the same as 34. So in this instance, they are the same. Now, there is a 2/10, and this one has 2/10. The upper number has now 2/10, but now this is 3/10. So now we have discovered which number is greater. The number below, this is greater. And just to continue, we can compare the last numbers, which will be that 3,000 compared to 2,000. Obviously, here you have to pay attention. Remember that 3,000 is not greater than 300ths. The more the numbers move to the left, the more value they will have. So now we know we can decide which symbol to use. And we know that the one with the 232,000 will be the answer. So then we'll use the symbol that says the number on the left is less than the number on the right. And so we will use this to compare it. Now, I'm not going to use the place value chart anymore. I'm going to use this little device that they gave us, which is the place value chart. I'm going to write the number on the left. That's going to be 8/10. And I'm going to write the number on the right, which is 706 thousandths. Okay? Now, here's the tricky part about this. This 706 sounds and looks bigger than the number above. However, here's the tricky part. Here, you got to compare, you have to compare by place value. And this is what's going to make you successful. For example, we have 0 ones and 0 ones. They're the same in this area. We have 8/10 and 7/10 on the lower number. So now clearly, you can see clearly that this number above, which is 8/10, is greater than 7/10. And remember, let me just review again. The more the numbers move to the left, the greater the value will be. Okay, let's do one more from this table. Notice that they gave it to us already here. So we have 83 hundredths, and this is 83 hundredths. Oh, look at this. These two are the same. The only difference is that this is written as a decimal form, and this is written as a fraction form. So in this particular case, these two are exactly the same. All right, let me jump to another problem, and then you will see what you need to do for your own practice. This is 5 and 8/10. Okay? And now this one says 58 hundredths. So since I don't see a 1 and that word "and," which indicates a bigger number, like a whole number, I know that these are hundreds. So I'm going to write 58 hundredths. And that is the number. Naturally and obviously, based on your knowledge of numbers, this whole number is greater than this number, right? So now the symbol that we are going to use is the the number on the left is greater than the number on the right. Okay, my friends, watch this video if you need attention. I mean, if you need more practice, and then practice by yourself, and always check yourself and use a place value chart so you can be successful. Your coach, Mr. Magno, is signing out.